Tonight at 6, the Flash's football team's big send-off. TV2 previews the game ahead of what's supposed to be a highly anticipated MAC championship weekend.
A positive case of the new Omicron strain of COVID-19 was reported in New York. We have more on the variant spread so far in the U.S.
I want to be really clear that these charges are intended to hold the individuals who contributed to this tragedy accountable and also send a message that gun owners have a responsibility.
New developments in the deadliest school shooting since 2018. A manhunt is now underway as new charges are brought against the parents of the suspect.
We all love Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, but stick with us to see the new Christmas special the singer is releasing. All that and more as TV2 News starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Well, good evening and thank you for choosing to wrap up your week with TV2 News. I'm Connor Steffen.
And I'm Chris Abreu. Just hours ago, the Kent State football team was sent off ahead of what looks to be an exciting weekend for the Golden Flashes.
And, you know, Chris, that might even be an understatement. The Flashes are set to take on the Northern Illinois Huskies Saturday at noon in the conference championship game.
TV2's Raygene English joins us now to tell us a little more about the team's send-off earlier.
The Kent State football team was sent off today with high energy and anticipation for tomorrow's game. The Golden Flashes are headed to Detroit as they have won the MAC East title and they are playing in the MAC championship tomorrow at noon. This will be the second appearance in the MAC by the Golden Flashes since 2012. Today, a crowd gathered in support of the Golden Flashes football team as they prepared for this historic event. The Kent State Golden Flashes will be playing against Northern Illinois Huskies at the Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. There will be a viewing party of the game on Water Street at the Water Street Tavern at 11:30. That's all I have for you tonight. Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Raygene English. Now back to the desk.
Raygene, thank you. Happening right now in downtown Main Street, Kent just got a little bit uglier.
Well, Connor, ugly in an ugly Christmas sweater type of way.
Right, yes. It's an event happening through downtown Kent's Dora, the Ugly Sweater Tavern Trek.
And Ray Bukhari joins us live at the event where you can grab yourself Christmas ale to go enjoying the downtown holiday festivities. Ray, I'm sure you're feeling the Christmas spirit, huh?
Hi guys, I'm in downtown Kent right now. Main Street Kent and the Great Lakes Brewing Company are hosting the annual Ugly Sweater event. Join me now, the Executive Director of Main Street Kent, Ms. Heather Mlarchuk, to speak more about this event. Hi, Ms. Heather. If you want to join me right now, welcome again on TV2. Please tell us more about this event and what it holds for participants.
Okay, the Ugly Sweater Tavern Trek is something we've been doing for about 6 years, and it's sponsored by Great Lakes Brewing Company, so we're featuring the Great Lakes Christmas Ale. And the money that we bring in from this goes toward Kent Social Services, so we split that with them. Some of it goes towards Main Street Kent. But people get a raffle ticket, they dress up, they go out and have beers, and there's no prize for going to all the bars, but we encourage people to go out and explore and just have a good time and kick off the holiday season.
I know you guys are having upcoming events. You want to talk more about them?
Yeah, we have all kinds of things. Well, tomorrow, Santa's coming to town on the train. The Kent Area Chamber of Commerce is doing that. And then we have an elf contest. People can hunt for the elf from downtown Kent and win prizes and stuff like that. We have a story walk going on right now. So any visit to mainstreetkent.org is going to tell you all the things that are going on.
Nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yep.
If you guys are around, make sure you guys visit downtown Kent. Reporting from downtown Kent for TV2 News, I'm Ray Bukhari.
Thanks, Ray. Randolph Home Furnishings in the Haven of Portage County have teamed up to collect new pajamas for men, women, and children who are guests at the Portage County Homeless Shelter. All sizes are needed and can be dropped off at Randolph between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays throughout December. Monetary donations are also being accepted and can be submitted online at portagehaven.org.
All right, now you may see it time to time along the Northeast Ohio skyline, but this weekend, it's your chance to get an up-close look at the Goodyear blimp. Goodyear and the Marine Corps are partnering once again this season for the 11th annual Toys for Tots Drive Friday through Sunday. Now, That means right now visitors can drive through the blimp hangar in Suffield from 2 to 7, get a look at the blimp, and drop off donations, of course, for a great cause. Now, the toys must be in their original packaging, and the drive will also be accepting cash donations.
What's up, Portage County? I'm TV2 weather anchor Josh Aponte, and let's take a look at what's poppin' right now here in Kent. Right now, we're sitting at a chilly 39 degrees, not too bad, and it actually feels like 39 degrees this time, so no difference in the feel. Dew Point, we're sitting at 33 right now, and there's a small little breeze of 4 miles per hour. Humidity is at 80%, and visibility is at 10 miles. Now let's take a look at some temperatures around here in Ohio. Right now we're sitting at those mid to upper 40s right now. It's quite warm right now in Ohio, not gonna lie. Sitting at around 45 in Columbus and Lima. We're doing pretty good here in Ohio. Now we're gonna zoom in on Northeast Ohio and take a look at what's going on. And it's a little bit more chilly in Northeast Ohio. We're sitting at the 40s to lower 30s right now. So we're sitting at that 39 in Kent, and it's doing pretty good right now here in Northeast Ohio. That's all I have for right now, but stay tuned to see what funky or festive weather we'll be having this week. For TV2 Weather, I'm Josh Aponte.
Well, some funky or festive thanks, Josh. Now, we've been reporting on the new downtown Kent ice skating rink for weeks. However, today, new reports of frustration coming from small businesses in the area.
While the rink has meant to spur some economic activity in the city, the space it's taken up in parking spots could potentially be hurting businesses. Kelsey Drennen investigates the issue. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi guys. The new ice rink in downtown Kent has officially opened, and it seems to be a big hit with the townies. However, there seems to have been a problem with one of the local businesses regarding the placement of the ice rink. The hair salon Wave Salon & Co. explained that this ice rink was sort of a surprise. Chelsea Cizellet, who is the owner of the salon, said that one day in October they arrived to see their entire street closed down. Cizellet says that during the winter they have the most business. However, she says that many of their clients are extremely mad about the parking situation. Now, these concerns from the salon have not gone unnoticed. The general manager of Parta Services is allowing both employees and clients to park in the deck from December to March when the deconstruction of the ice rink is happening. To also help with the business they've been losing, Kent State University will be promoting their business on the radio and at sporting events. Reporting from the Franklin Hall newsroom, I'm Kelsey Drennen. Back to you two at the desk.
Thanks, Kelsey. Kent State's college late night skate program was postponed after not happening at all last year. Find out why and how to attend. Abigail Forbes has the story.
The college late night skate is a memorable tradition at Kent State. However, with the ice arena being closed last year because of COVID and with their short staffing issues this year, the program has been delayed in getting back on its feet.
I'm the only administrator in this building right now, as opposed to, 3 full-time administrators, pre-pandemic.
While the ice arena has been in this state of transition, an outdoor rink has also opened downtown. The downtown rink is free of charge, whereas the late night skate is a $5 flat fee upon registration. The one downtown is also farther from the dorms and is not open as late as the late night skate on campus.
We were looking for something fun to do, something late at night, and we heard the late skate was going on.
I'm looking to ice skate out here, so we got to go to the rink and have some fun skating tonight.
To attend, students can pre-register online or register upon arrival. Students are allowed to bring one guest as long as that guest is over the age of 18. The guest, however, cannot register online and must register upon arrival. This program has been going on for at least 10 years with the hope of bringing a joyous activity to the community.
I like seeing all the students come, hang out with their friends, and provide a nice space for them to have a good time.
Finals are coming up, so I was like, this may be the last social thing I'll be able to do. I'm not very good at ice skating, so it's been interesting. Even though this program took some time getting back on its feet, much like myself out here on the ice, it is now firmly standing and will continue on Wednesday nights for the rest of the semester. It is also projected to return with the spring semester. I'm Abigail Forbes in Kent, reporting for TV2 News.
All right, now, while widespread caution amidst the discovery of the Omicron variant, what the CDC is now advising when it comes to negative COVID test results.
New jobs created during November are at the lowest they've been in a year. We can tell you the cause of the decrease.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
As cases of the Omicron COVID-19 variant continue to pop up throughout the U.S., efforts are growing to contain it.
And statewide health officials continue to monitor Ohio's COVID trends closely. For the most recent updates in the newest pandemic battle, TV2's own Anthony Furiga joins us now.
Thanks, guys. There's been a lot of news regarding COVID and the new developing Omicron variant. My name is Anthony Furiga, and this is your COVID-19 news. New data was released yesterday from the Ohio Department of Health. Ohio has reported more than 1.7 million total cases and 366 new hospitalizations. A total of 104 new deaths were reported as well. And 58% of the state's population have started the vaccination process. The new COVID-19 variant Omicron has been reported in the state of New York. There have been a total of 5 reported cases, 3 of which were in New York City. Another man from Minnesota tested positive for the variant after attending a convention in New York City. Governor Kathy Hochul made a statement that said New York is not changing protocols since these early cases are not life-threatening.
We are working with the pharmaceutical companies, particularly obviously Moderna, Pfizer, and J&J, on what their plans are. And they do have plans that have multiple contingencies.
Pfizer announced that they are ready to make changes to their vaccines to adapt to the Omicron variant. Chief Executive Ur Shaheen stated that it would take about 100 days to develop and distribute a new vaccine. However, it is early to make this decision as a new vaccine wasn't needed for the Delta variant. Shaheen stated that if you have received the vaccine and a booster, you should be protected against severe variants. The CDC is changing their policy on international travelers arriving in the United States. Previously, travelers who are fully vaccinated were required to show a negative test 3 days before their flight. This has been bumped down to 1 day in precaution of the new variant. Anyone who has recovered from COVID-19 in the past 90 days with proof are exempt from this rule. This change will take place starting Monday, December 6th.
Welcome back, Portage County. I'm Josh Aponte. Now let's take a look at what weather is in store for us for the rest of the night. So right now at 7 p.m., we are going to be having a mix of rain and snow. So watch out for that. We're going to be at 36 degrees, so it really depends on if it's going to be freezing or if it's going to be moist rain. So watch out for that. At 9 p.m., it's going to be 35 degrees, not much of a change, but no precipitation. So we should be good. Same thing around 11 p.m. We're going to be at 34 degrees, and it's going to be cloudy. So should be pretty good for the rest of the night. And now we're going to take a look at what's going to be going on tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be 44 degrees. There's going to be a little bit of a wind at 8 miles per hour. But, it should be pretty clear. A little bit of clouds, but other than that, it should be pretty good. And sunset at 4:57 p.m. And now we're going to take a look at your 7-day forecast. So, as I said, today we got that little mix for tonight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. Sunday, it's going to be quite moist, 55% chance of rain, so watch out for that. Monday and Tuesday is going to be quite cloudy, so watch out for that. And then Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be quite moist. We're going to have some precipitation going on then. So get your umbrellas, get your rain jackets, and get ready for that. That's all I have for now, but make sure to follow us at Kent Wired for any updates. For TV2 Weather, I'm Josh Aponte, and have a holly jolly evening, Portage County.
Gun ownership is a right, and with that right comes great responsibility. Based on the information and evidence I have received, today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbly.
Now to Michigan and developments in the Oxford High School shooting Tuesday that left 4 dead. The parents of the 15-year-old charged in the deadly shooting face their own set of charges. Police went to apprehend the couple but report they're missing ahead of scheduled court meetings.
Those parents, James and Jennifer Crumley, are charged with 4 counts each of involuntary manslaughter. Now, prosecutors say the teenager was present with his father, who purchased the weapon used in the shootings 4 days prior. The teen then posted an image of the weapon to social media. The prosecutor adding, based on the statements of both Crumley and his mother, the gun was his. A manhunt is now underway for both the parents. Law enforcement recently released a photo of what the suspects are assumed to have fled in, a black SUV.
Migrants crossing over the U.S. border have a new hurdle. The Biden administration announced yesterday that Mexico agreed to restart the program in which U.S.-bound non-Mexican immigrants will stay in Mexico while they wait for a U.S. immigration court hearing. In a statement, the Mexican government announced that the program would only be temporary but did not state when it ends. And following the agreement, the program was set to restart on Monday.
I'd like to report that later today I'll be signing a bill funding the government operations for the next few months. Funding the government isn't a great achievement. It's a bare minimum of what we need to get done.
President Biden Friday signing a bill to help the U.S. avoid a government shutdown. That piece of legislation, the stopgap bill, looks to do so by extending federal government funding through mid-February. The Senate passed the bill Thursday. Its passage came ahead of a Friday deadline after a Congress standoff that threatened to trigger a shutdown. Congress now has more time to work on a longer-term funding plan for the full fiscal year ahead.
The U.S. Department of Labor reported 210,000 new jobs during the month of November, which is well below analysts' expectations. Numbers this small have not been seen since December 2020. Economists expect the decrease is partially thanks to the new Omicron COVID-19 variant. Overall, the economy is still down nearly 4 million jobs from pre-pandemic levels.
Kent State football plays in its biggest game since 1972 tomorrow. All the details coming up next.
Procrastinators beware, a new and, in my opinion, insidious Zoom tool will look to report your tardiness to virtual meetings.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Welcome back to TV2 Sports. As usual for your Friday afternoon, I'm Ryan Shanko. We're going to jump right into Thursday night football with our matchup last night. We saw the Saints and the Cowboys. Taysom Hill at the helm for the injury-ravaged New Orleans Saints. We're going to start late in the first. Dak Prescott finding Michael Gallup, who just gets his feet down on this beautiful 1-yard score. The Saints were going to answer, though. Taysom Hill finding Lil Jordan Humphreys to tie this game at 7-7 on a 24-yard strike. And then, much to the ire of Saints fans, this was something they saw 4 times last night, an interception by the Cowboys. This one was grabbed by Jaron Kearse. Incredible diving effort. And then here's something that Cowboys fans are used to, much better than what Saints fans were seeing last night. It's an electric 50-plus yard Tony Pollard touchdown, which would pretty much put a bow on this game. The final score in this one was a Dallas victory, 27-17. Tomorrow, the Golden Flashes have true championship aspirations for the first time since 1972, looking to end 48 years of conference misery. Seemingly written by fate, The Flashes take on Northern Illinois, the same team they faced in the 2012 MAC title game that saw them fall just short, a heart-wrenching 44-37 loss in double overtime, putting an end to Kent's only ever BCS Bowl aspirations and ushering in a seemingly never-ending era of mediocrity for Kent State football. But Sean Lewis at the helm, it seems the Flashes are finally ready to be yearly contenders in the MAC and have a chance to reign supreme over the conference with a win tomorrow. Week 9 this season saw Kent beat NIU in a game that totaled 99 points and a 52-47 Kent win. The biggest question both teams have to answer has been an issue all season. Can either team make the plays on defense necessary to win the game? We'll find out tomorrow at noon Eastern Time on ESPN. As usual on this Friday night, I'm Ryan Shanko. Thanks for rocking with me and have a wonderful weekend.
When we return, the selfless act made by a 6-year-old boy from Alaska on his birthday. Make sure to grab your Kleenex box. TV2 News will be back in 90.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Think you can show up to a Zoom meeting late and no one would know? Think again.
Yeah, your next Zoom meeting might have a new feature called attendance status to make it easier for the meeting's host to see who has and who hasn't joined the meeting. For those folks who sign on late, their names go under a new Not Joined section, right in the participants panel for everyone to see. You might be thinking, oh, just, say I didn't get an invite. No such luck.
Along with your name in that Not Joined section is your calendar response. To be fair, it's just like if you showed up to an in-person meeting late while everyone stared at you as you awkwardly tried to sneak in. Although the tool is still in progress, procrastinators should be on the lookout.
All right, now all Mariah Carey wants for Christmas is for you to watch her new Apple Christmas special. David Daniel reports in today's Hollywood Minute.
Mariah Carey returns to Apple TV Plus with a new Christmas special debuting today.
I loved it last year when we worked on my first Christmas special with Apple TV Plus, but this is it's not that it's just a rejudge. It really works with the original Christmas special, but for me, it takes it up many notches. I need it to be festive. Like, that's who I am, as you can see behind me. I care nothing about decorations at all.
Don't get the cheese touch, because if you do, you might as well be dead.
Greg and Rowley go 3D in a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie on Disney+. Series creator Jeff Kinney thinks one appeal of the Wimpy Kid stories is their scale.
If you think about this story, Greg Heffley and Rowley and the cheese, it's a really small story. In fact, most of the kids at the school might not have even known it happened. And you contrast that with these bigger movies, fantasy and things like that, where the scale is so epic. I think we need big stories and we need small stories.
Mama.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid premieres today. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
I think they would just want toys for their birthday. But it's okay if they want some toys. But I really want to help the animals for my birthday.
We got a heartwarming story for you out of Fairbanks, Alaska, where a boy asked for donations for animals in need instead of gifts for his 6th birthday. Alaska native JB Ressa asked his friends and family to buy toys for their local animal shelter. JB loves animals, particularly cats, and wanted to do his part to make sure the animals get the best care possible. His call for donations got a big response. JB and his family unloaded bag after bag after bringing a truck full of animal food and toys on his birthday yesterday.
Can someone get that boy some toys for his birthday? I don't know about you guys. When I was 6, I don't think that I had the ability to think like that.
Oh, I know. That's an incredibly selfless act for a 6-year-old.
Very selfless.
I'm shocked. It just really speaks to how mature some people can be and how
Right.
amazing he's going to be as he gets older.
Right, now on to something else. This is a pressing matter. So when we were reading that Zoom story, I was thinking about it because if you know this or not, I'm always late to anything. Just join and press the, just make sure you don't turn on your camera. You can go back to bed. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I was
that's
thinking. Because you don't have to be, I mean.
I think we've all done that before. You just join and you had never had an intention of staying. You just go right back to sleep, put it on mute.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, I would never, ever, like if I join a Zoom meeting late, why does everyone have to see it? Can't just the teacher see it? Or
I don't need
the
everyone
person
to
in
know
charge?
that I wasn't on top of my
Well,
stuff.
I think at the end of the day, the reason that people liked Zoom was because you could be late to class, and now they're trying to get us to, well, they're trying to make us wrap up here actually. So well, with that, I'll say for any other things when TV2 is off air, check in with us online at kenwire.com. Ken Wired, I'm Connor Steffen.
And I'm Chris Abreu. Have a great night, Portage County.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.